Two. Yes. Okay.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, a very good evening and welcome to another exciting meeting of Karachi Toastmasters Club. This will be our 1112 club meeting. And we follow a few ground rules. You all are requested to put your mobile phone on silent mode so that we can have meeting without any interruption. We encourage not to talk about on three topics: politics, religion, and sex. And we encourage to to applause whenever or wherever you are requested to. Uh, with that, I would like to hand over the charge to the president of Karachi Toastmasters Club. He has served the district as district trial. He has served all the district trial position. Now serving the president of Karachi Toastmasters Club, please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Talha bin Ahmed.
Thank you so much, and welcome once again to 1112th meeting of Karachi Toastmasters Club. As it has been briefed, the meeting protocols have been briefed. We are fortunate to have a few guests with us. Someone very special, all the way from the UK. He didn't fly here just to attend this meeting, but let's just pretend that he did. You'll see what I mean. Future Toastmaster man, please sing the stage and introduce you.
Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Came here last week, found out that weather is still hot. They are left out very cold weather. Yeah, I'm here to meet my friend and myself. I'm a professional and an IT consultant. Been an IT consultant for the last 20 years. Yeah. And I'm here to join you guys in Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Umair, for joining us. We're fortunate to have you. We have a couple of online guests as well. We have Azan Tunio. Would you please introduce yourself? Azan Tunio, would you like to introduce yourself? All right, we can come back to you later.
We have our secretary.
Sorry?
Secretary.
Yes. So Toastmaster Tabassum, would you like to present?
Hi, sir. My name is Azan Tunio.
Yes.
My name is Azan Tunio. I am fine. How are you?
Okay. Welcome, Azan, and hope you enjoy the meeting. And now it is time to.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sorry.
We done.
Yeah. All right. So now, ordinarily, it is the time to hand over the charge to our TMOD, but TMOD is not here. So I believe he'll just step in. So in the meantime, how about having Toastmaster Hiba on the stage and share some jokes with us?
Toastmasters and guests. Where did people hang out during medieval times? Where did people hang out during medieval times?
Medieval times?
Yes.
Medieval. They hung on abilities.
Nightclub.
Oh.
Nightclubs.
Okay.
What do you call a noodle who puts on a mustache and pretends to be his dad? What do you call a noodle who puts on a mustache and pretends to be his dad? An impasta. What do you call a dinosaur who crashes his car? Tyrannosaurus Rex. Why are piggy banks so wise? Why are piggy banks so wise? No,
They're full of pennies.
they're something like that. They're filled with common sense.
Common sense. Okay.
Did you hear about the ski trip? Did you hear about the ski trip? It started out fine, but went downhill fast.
Ah,
That's all.
okay. Thank you. And yes, how fortunate we have our Toastmaster of the day. You're not allowed to sit. You have to take the stage. Everyone, please welcome someone who belongs to medieval times because you won't know it, but he is the oldest associate of Karachi Toastmasters Club. And we are fortunate to have him. He's an active member of the Toastmasters community and a great ambassador of the club. So everyone, please put your hands together for Toastmaster Majid.
Good evening, everybody. So, speaking honestly, even before becoming the member, the very first time I had exposure of Toastmaster was in 2002. It was FTC basement. Someone told me that I used to do debates. So somebody told me that there are people who gather up and they talk. I said, okay, we are doing together. I mean, they told that there's this place at KTC. There's this club of Toastmasters. So there's that basement where people are gathering. So I somehow asking people reach to that spot. When I reached there, there were very senior gentlemen, Sun Consultancy CEO, the Supreme Court lawyer, the audit firm lawyers, I mean, very senior chap. I was very thin at that time. I did not have any tummy. I used to look very skinny. I, in fact, went little under pressure. I got mesmerized with the pressure, with the designation those people were having. So, anyways, although in that very first meeting,
Go ahead.
although that very first meeting I secured the trophy, but the good thing about that meeting was I was thinking that what should I call them? Should I call them uncle? Should I call them sir? Should I call them I don't know what? But then there you go. Then I came to know that there's this word TM, Toastmasters. So this was a surprise. Not only a surprise, but a little comfort. Not only a comfort, but also a little confusion. Because how difficult is it going to be to call somebody who is very senior, simple Toastmaster, Abid, Toastmaster Shahid, Toastmaster this, Toastmaster that. But then I came to know that this actually camaraderie. Because at Toastmaster, nobody's senior, nobody's junior. Everybody is a peer of everybody. So everybody gathers up here under this domain of camaraderie. We all gather up to help each other out. We not only learn while when we speak, but we also learn when somebody is sitting there observing us and letting us know during the evaluation that what were our improvement areas. So the Toastmaster meeting comprises 3 segments. First segment is of prepared speeches. In prepared speeches, there are going to be speakers who will have their assignments directly from the USA. So because they are paid members. So once you become the paid member, then you will have those assignments directly coming from the USA. So second segment is of table topics. Speaking on the toes. I mean, you do come across situation in life when you are suddenly called for a speech, but you are totally blank in your mind. To prepare you for those situations, Toastmaster has got a segment which is table topics. Then the last segment is of evaluation. That is actually the gist. That is actually the place. That is actually the spot where we all learn. We all do mistakes. The best part is that at Toastmasters, you do mistakes without any fears. Even if you're starting to, deliver speech for the very first time, or you're delivering your 1000th speech. Because every day we are improving. And every day there is somebody telling us that this is the area where you can improve and you become more better than your previous version. So aside from that, there are helpers, there is an army of secret persons. They are sitting here to help us out, and they are basically facilitators. They, in fact, in every segment, in every meeting, there are certain rule holders who are also having a task, and they have different responsibilities. They wear various functional hats. So let's hear from them first before the start of the meeting. So the first which I have on my screen is grammarian, and grammarian today is being dealt by none other than, I mean, nobody can do it better than DTM Talha bin Hamid. So may I request DTM Talha bin Hamid to explain his role as grammarian?
Thank you so much. There's no shortage of people who can do this role better. It's just that nobody opted for this role. So my role will be to oversee the word usage, good grammar usage, highlight it, and also try to catch mistakes and point out corrections. I'm also the word master of the day, and word of the day today is togetherness, which is self-explanatory. In fact, if you need to ask the meaning of togetherness, then consult a dictionary maybe, but we are together and the feeling of being together is togetherness. So over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. Big round of applause. The best part about being a Toastmaster is that nobody charges for the claps. And the best part is also that when we are sitting here and somebody is taking the courage to take the stage and facing the audience, it's a heroic moment. And somebody, when he's doing some heroic thing, somebody should clap for that person. So whenever there is somebody taking the stage, it would be very, very great service of you all to give applaud to the person who in fact is facing the fear of public speaking. So then the next role is of timer. So may I please request Toastmaster Imran Rana to explain his role as a timer. In your claps.
Thank you so much, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer, my role is to make sure that the meeting proceedings are on time. There will be different timing for different segments. For prepared speeches, if the speech is an icebreaker speech, that is for 4 to 6 minutes, then I'll show green at 4, yellow at 5, red at 6. This red color means the speaker is left with 30 seconds. After crossing that 30 seconds, the speaker will be disqualified. Same goes for 5 to 7 minutes projects. Then for table topics, the speaker has to speak about from 1 minute to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. At 1 minute, I'll show the green light. This means that this is the minimum qualification time. Then at 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show yellow. At 2 minutes, red. After 2 minutes 30 seconds will be provided to wrap up the speech. After that, he or she will be disqualified from voting. Then for prepared speech evaluation, the speech evaluation is from 2 minutes to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. At 2 minute green, 2.5 yellow, 3 red, 3 minutes 30 seconds. After 3 minutes 30 seconds, the speaker will be disqualified. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Very detailed explanation of timer. Because at Toastmasters, we also not only learn to speak, but we also learn to become organized speaker. An organized speaker is the one who, within the defined timelines, not only initiates, then gives a proper body, and then concludes the meeting in the given time frame. And to help us to become the organized speaker, timer is in fact sitting there to let us know that our time is reaching and we should get ourselves organized. So the next role is of our counter, and our counter is being done by Toastmaster Shahzeb Iqbal. He's online audience, all right?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, we can hear you, but can you be
Can you be a
louder?
little louder?
Yeah.
Okay. So thank you, Mr. Toastmaster of the day, my dear fellows. Today I am the counter. So I will note words and sounds that are used as a crutch or fast filler by anyone who speaks during the meeting. I will listen for overused words, including and well, but, so, and you know. I will also listen for filler words, including and I will also note when a speaker repeat a word, phrase such as I, or this means. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times that each speaker used this experience. Thank you so much.
Right. Mr. Master Nashade, thank you for the report, but we will appreciate if you could in the meantime also do some checking of your mic, because you were audible, but not that audible. So thank you still, thank you so much for explaining your role as our counter. The R counter is helping us all out to become fluent speaker. Because when we are not fluent, we use various filler words. Actually, you know, so these are all filler words. These are the places when our mind gets to stop working. So this R counter is helping us out in becoming the fluent speaker. So that's how our counter is actually helping us all out. So the next role is of listener. And today the listener is being performed by Toastmaster Arfa Tabassum.
Yes. Actually, she was online, but I'm not sure anymore. Toastmaster Alpha, are you online?
I
Okay,
think she is not here.
Okay, it's all right.
So listener is in fact a role in which when we are at Toastmasters, we also need to become a good listener. So because somebody has taken up the stage, even when we are sitting there, we are having fears, we are distracted. Our mind is rolling from like a roller coaster from one place to another. But when we are sitting there, we need to pay respect to the speaker and we need to listen to whatever that speaker is actually telling us. So the listener, in fact, will note down certain lines, certain phrases, certain words from your speech as a speaker, and then he will ask in the end that who was the speaker who said that line or statement or whatever. So this is the job of a listener, because this listener is helping us all out to become good listener while becoming the Toastmaster as well. So with this, I think there's this Techo's job. So need not to explain. So with this now, we in fact are going to jump to our first segment, which is the prepared speeches segment. And the first speech today will be,
Here's your first surprise.
okay,
So, apologies, Mr. VP Education, I'm going to inform you in advance, but it has been requested that Toastmaster Silla wants to go first with her icebreaker.
okay.
So,
So big round of applause for Toastmaster Silla. And the evaluator of Toastmaster Silla is DTM Shahze. So may I, Shahrukh, sorry. Yeah, this. So would you like to please explain the
Toastmaster of the day. Today, Toastmaster Silla will be presenting her icebreaker and embarking on a wonderful journey of Toastmasters. The time for this speech is 5 or 7 minutes. 4 to 6. And your purpose statement is the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Toastmaster Silla, wish you all the best.
Time is 4 to 6 minutes.
Yes, 4 to 6 minutes.
A very good evening to all of you. Life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how we react to it. My name is Silla Hamid. As a child, I was very shy, timid. I used to be quiet, and I was an average student at my school. I'm single. I have 6 siblings. Among all of my siblings, you know what? I'm an odd one out. And ask how? The answer is I'm sociable, explorer, talkative, and a dreamer and a poetess, whereas none of my family member, none of my siblings is like me. Life had its challenges, and in my early age, I lost my mom. She was a housemaker, and she had a wonderful, beautiful golden heart. But my dad, love and guidance made me so strong. And he was a banker. He was a senior vice president of National Bank of Pakistan. He was an auditor. He was a man of the principle. My dad used to say, my daughter is so beautiful and so intelligent, which motivated me to make him right and to prove him right. When I entered my school, when I entered into my college, I decided to be changed. As Steve Jobs said, The only way to do a great thing is to love what you do. So what I decided, I started speaking up, taking part in the activities, and I realized that I could manage things really well. I became the class monitor and became so much famous and favorite among all my teachers and my classmates. Remember, I was so shy and timid in my childhood at school, but at my college, I was totally changed because that was the change I have given it to my mind. After achieving a golden time at my college, another tragedy came. My father passed away. It was really a tough time to manage things, so I took a break from my studies and decided to be a language instructor because I had a passion of teaching. I discovered that, and I had a passion of speaking as well, and in English. But I remembered Helen Keller's word that life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. So I got an encouragement and some support from my one teacher, one mentor, one friend. I decided to continue my studies. So I went to the National University of Modern Languages and completed my master's in English linguistic and literature. And you know what? I got the first position. All my four semesters. I was in apple of my eye again of my teachers, my faculty members, my class fellows, and it was a kind of a miraculous journey for me. My classmates used to say that what actually you do, you don't take stress of your studies, you don't take stress before the exam. Whenever we ask you, you say that I don't have that much practice. You know how I used to write in my paper? I just try to understand the gist of it. And with that philosophy, which I actually gave it to my mind, I started writing by my own by understanding the questions. And my classmates used to see the papers when the teachers, usually show the papers after the exams. They just always say, as you were dear to the teachers, maybe they give you the extra marks. Then I asked them, and I'm so dear to the gatekeeper as well. So what do you think? What does he give? Because I really respect and I really believe that whatever you do, whatever you give, it comes back to you. So they never get satisfied even up till now. And after every semester, I used to be the first among the list, and they always say, "You are the teacher's apple of an eye." So that is the reason they gave you the grace mark. But when they see the paper, they always get inspired. Oh, your handwriting is good. That is the reason. You write really well. So I always say that is inherited. I have inherited writing and speaking from my parents. I always had a love of literature, so I always take great interest in reading the literature, English, Urdu as well. So I'm really good at Urdu literature as well. So I always say to my uncle at that time that you guys are masters in Urdu literature. Now I'm masters in English literature, sir. Despite all the struggles which I've made, uh, despite all the struggles which I made, I never given up hope. As I always become so motivated, and I became I just started learning and be the language instructor at Eureka, and now I'm the head of the center head of Eureka head office, and I accomplished my goal as well. So remember, Toastmasters, whenever you start your journey, it doesn't matter how slowly you go. So keep on going, and one day you will achieve your goal. Thank you so much.
Right, and excellent speech. So do we still follow the tradition of giving
Yeah, we
a
do.
standing applause to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
icebreaker? So let's give you standing round of applause. Great beginning, great effort. So next speaker is going to be DTM Talab bin Hamid.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So the evaluator of DTM Talab bin Hamid is Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar. So may I please request Toastmaster Asghar to take the stage and explain the project requirements in your claps.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, and thank you clapping for me. The second speaker among the prepared speakers is Toastmaster DTM, distinguished Toastmaster Talab bin Ahmed. Talab bin Ahmed is delivering his speech from Presentation Mastery Pathway. He's doing the project Writing with Purpose. The title of his speech is The Expanding Void. So please welcome DTM Talab bin Ahmed.
Summer of 1988, this very city. I was roaming around on Tariq Road with my mother. We were on a shopping trip. Since we lived in Quetta, there were so many things that we had not experienced about this fantasy land called Karachi. It was the epitome of civilization and advancement at that time, for us at least. And one of those things that represented this was something as simple as a burger. Not the term burger, but the edible item, burger. When we were coming from Quetta to Karachi for summer vacations, my mother actually told me that, this time when we go to Karachi, we will have burgers. And I couldn't wait. So after shopping was done, and I'd grown so hungry, I asked my mom, okay, Ammi, now, how about having a burger? And she said, all right. She thought for a minute, did some calculations, and then she said, okay, I will ensure that you have a burger. And we walked into a Mr. Burger outlet, and we had that, or rather, I had that because my mother did not have it. And I believe it cost 30 rupees at that point in time. And ladies and gentlemen, I haven't experienced a more delicious burger ever in my life. After that, every time we came to Karachi, we went to Mr. Burger. And then other outlets started opening, and we went there. But you know what? Did not find that burger again. That one burger that I had with my mother. A few days later, my maternal uncle loaded all of us, the cousins aged between 8 and 12, into his Suzuki and took us on a grand shopping trip to Empress Market. And after he had purchased the groceries and the other items, he took us to a tea stall and we had tea there. Once again, it was epic. I cannot describe the taste. Words that can describe that tea have not been invented yet. And I doubt if they will ever be. Because it was not just tea, it was magic. And needless to say, countless times we went to Empress Market again, roamed around various tea stalls in Karachi. But that particular taste, I never got again. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, have you ever realized that we always want to be somewhere else and sometime else? We're never happy with wherever we are. and our rose-tinted glasses with which we look at the past may seem to make everything better, but actually they end up making everything worse. Why? Because I have convinced myself that that particular burger from 1988 is the best burger that ever was. And it cannot be taught. Now, even if I do have a burger that tastes better than that, I will refuse to accept that that is the better burger. How many times have you thought to yourself that, oh, that one thing that used to be so great is no longer great? If you look at Knight Rider today, if you recall the songs and the movies from that era, how great they were. But now, everything seems to have lost its quality, even though the expertise and the expense that is expended in creating this has multiplied tenfold. The dramas that we used to watch at that point in time, how magical they were, even though some of them are downright idiotic, honestly. And the food items, for example, we all know student biryani, right? And how we lament that how it has gone downhill ever since we had it in our childhoods. But let me break it to you. Student biryani is exactly as it was. It hasn't changed. It hasn't deteriorated. It's just that we have grown up. Our palates have grown up. And we don't have that rosy glow of good times that we used to have when we had these things. I still remember the first bottle of Coke that I had. That was with my cousins. Again, on vacation from Quetta. Yes, there's still Coke available. But that age, that vacation time, that happiness, that sense of togetherness, that's what's missing. And ironically, that is something that we can reclaim. It's as easy as picking up the phone and calling your loved ones. But instead, we seek happiness in what we see, what we eat, what we consume. And we no longer see things, we no longer watch things together, we no longer eat together, we no longer travel together. Some of that is due to economic factors, but most of it is because we're so focused on our own selves. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, perhaps it is time to remove those rose-tinted glasses because they are actually creating that infinite void in your life, which is swallowing all joy and wonder in making us obsess about things that were. It disables us from looking at what is around us right here, right now. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Wonderful, very definitely spirit Toastmasters. In fact, you took me to my past. We have all heard the 80s song, 90s song, this beautiful, melodious, lovely song. Yes, I mean, last night I was in my gym and bang, a guy came and started playing music. हाँ तू यहाँ है मैं भी यहाँ हूँ तू वहाँ पे जाएगा मैं भी वहाँ पे आऊँगा. I was like, my God, oh my God. So, Ben, there you go. Thank you so much. At least I have a place where I can express how I felt when that guy came and started playing that music. So, no offense to those rap lovers. We also respect rap, but excuse me. All right, so there you go. So, next speaker we have is Toastmaster Mansoor Latif and the evaluator.
Actually, it's Latif Mansoor.
All right, okay, yeah, sorry for calling your dad first. Got dad's name first, yeah. All right, so next speaker is Toastmaster Latif Mansoor.
I think he's driving though. Toastmaster Latif? It's pretty obvious. Yeah.
So we can have table topic session.
Can I deliver after table topic? Is it okay?
Sure, absolutely. So the second change in the agenda, Mr. TMOD. By now you should be used to it.
Yeah. So I'm very grateful to Toastmaster Latif by giving us the signal with the right finger. So since he was driving. So there you go. So now the next speaker is not going to be from the prepared speakers area. The next speakers are going to be from the table topic session, and table topics session is being done by Toastmaster Rafat Mubin. So we hope Toastmaster Rafat, you're online.
Toastmaster Rafat is online. Yes. Yes. Yes, Toastmaster Rafat, you are muted. Yeah. Please speak up.
May I start the session?
Yes, but can you speak a little louder, please?
Okay. Okay. Table topic is the most thrilling session segment of Toastmaster meeting. Today I will conduct table topic. The word of the day is camaraderie. Camaraderie is
No. Sorry,
French word. Yeah.
actually it's togetherness, Toastmaster Rafat. It's togetherness.
Togetherness.
Yeah.
The meaning of camaraderie is togetherness. Camaraderie is a French word. In Urdu, it is commonly known as comrade. A noun, a spirit of trust and goodwill among people closely associated in an activity, which means togetherness. My first topic is
I think, Toastmaster Rafat, first you should call the speaker and then assign the topic.
yes. My first speaker is Toastmaster Rana. Toastmaster Imran Rana. Do you enjoy or experience camaraderie in your workplace? Do you enjoy
Sorry,
or
come again.
do you enjoy or experience camaraderie in your workplace?
Do you enjoy
Camaraderie,
Or
togetherness.
camaraderie in your workplace?
Yeah, too much of it.
Thank you so much to table topic master, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Yes, I really enjoy the company at office. I work in Century Paper and Toastmasters, sorry, Century Paper and Toastmasters Limited. I work in Century Paper for the past 16 years. And the best thing about the company is, I wish my CEO was listening this. The people working there are so amazing, I must say. They are very helpful, they are very supportive, and they are always there. They are always present to help you in any kind of situation. There are a few names which I would like to mention here, especially Faizan Abbasi, our CFO Rashid Astagir, and other. They are very helpful kind of people. Like they have a golden heart, because whenever I am in trouble, I used to call them and they are always there to help me. And the atmosphere in our company is quite amazing. It's quite friendly. You won't believe when someone coming outside, especially coming from Lahore, they come to Karachi head office. They amazed to see that friendly environment, because at Mills, it's kind of, could you please stop recording? dictatorship there because you have to call sir and in a respective way. But here we used to call their names, we used to fun, we used to laugh out loud, and we used to have so many activities. And it's my first experience, means I've worked, and for the past 16 years, I'm still connected. But you won't believe, you can find the people from ancient, they're still working at our company. So over to you, Toastmaster, developing after.
My next speaker is Toastmaster Muhammad Azhar. Toastmaster Muhammad Azhar.
Yeah, why not?
Toastmaster Muhammad Azhar.
Yeah.
For me,
Yes, Muhammad Asghar is here.
camaraderie is above all material things. For me, camaraderie is above all material things.
For me, camaraderie is above all material things.
Can you do the time program that you were talking about?
Okay.
I don't fully agree with the statement that camaraderie should be all about things. Yes, it is one of the vital component. Having a friendship, doing work with them, having a colleagues with your office. But it is, I believe, just a part of the life. It is not above everything. You have more important, I think, aspect of your life, including your primary family, maybe, or your relative, or your belief, your conviction. I believe one's conviction or one's primary family should be above everything. Camaraderie should come in the third or fourth in the descending order of the importance. And having said that, I'm not undermining the importance of my colleagues or the comrade who are the member of Toastmaster Club. Now it has been more than 5 years with them. At least a couple of faces are older than my membership. I want to be with them for at least in coming one decade, at least till 2034. So it shows somehow that the importance of that camaraderie. But I believe while giving importance in certain aspects, for example, camaraderie, conviction, or family, we need to strike a balance between the importance of those area of our life so that we can take at least more than one important element with us while moving on. Over to you, table topic master.
Toastmaster, can we invite a guest from here at the PACC?
Yes, why not?
All right.
What is name? Sir, what is his name?
His name is Umar. Umair, sorry, Umair.
Toastmaster Umair.
Yes.
Toastmaster Umair. What is the true spirit of camaraderie?
What is the true spirit of camaraderie?
Understand what is camaraderie.
Camaraderie means being together,
Togetherness.
being with each other. Yeah. Friendship.
Two different.
What is the true spirit of camaraderie?
True spirit of camaraderie. Okay, togetherness. True spirit. I believe that with friends, togetherness. If you have a group of friends, for example, if you, I was in university in Karachi 30 years ago, and I spent time with my friends between the lessons and between the time. If there is no lectures, as you know, most of the time teachers were not there in Karachi University. If there is a strike at that time, like in different political parties having a strike. But the time we got in between those lectures, that was the golden time that we spent together. And although it was just 2 years for us, but till now we are in communication and we are in contact with each other. I live in UK for the last 20 years, and whenever I come around, I always speak to them and meet them just to remember those togetherness, those precious moments with them. Because with those precious moments, whenever we remember those moments, we go back in that time, an era, and we think about how difficult was there at that time when we are spending those times. But now feel that those moments have made us or bounded us together and made us feel that that was the golden time for us. So I would say spending time with the friends, even if in a difficult time, that make us, at that time, we feel that that's a difficult time and we will not be able to pass through that. But with the friends itself around you, that helps you out during those difficult times. When the times pass through those difficult times, you always remember it as a golden time when you are after like 20 years or 10 years. So I feel that if you're in a difficult time now and you have friends in place, so just cherish that moment and you will remember that in future when you came together again. Thank you.
My next speaker is Toastmaster Augustine. Toastmaster Augustine Gill. Toastmaster Augustine Gill.
Yes, Toastmaster Rafat Mubin.
To you, my question is, you remember your camaraderie and why? You remember your camaraderie and why?
What a moment have come. My camaraderie, ma'am Rafat Mubin is today offering me foreign table topics. I have been enjoying a motherly moment with her. She's always beacon of light for us, and she always motivates and putting our good things, all the areas which are very shining and bright. She's always helping each and one. And in her previous club, she has mentored many people. Now those they are DTM. So it is all whenever you have a good friend or the togetherness around you, they are the people. Whenever you feel down or depressed, they pull you out. So I take camaraderie as one of the important skills one should have it. And it is not only togetherness, it is understanding each other, respecting, and having a frequency how they go together. So this was my short and brief for our beacon of light, that is Toastmaster Report. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Augustine. My next speaker is DTM Shahnawaz. DTM Shahrukh. DTM Shahrukh.
Thank you, Deputy Topic Master.
Yeah. Yes, go ahead, Toastmaster Rafat.
Do you experience any camaraderie in?
Sorry, can you speak louder, please?
Do you experience any camaraderie in present professional jealousy?
Sorry, Toastmaster Rafat, you're not audible. Can you speak louder?
Do you experience any camaraderie in present professional jealousy?
Camaraderie, present professional jealousy.
Okay. This is the topic. Camaraderie in
present professional jealousy.
Present professional jealousy. Well, thank you, Table Topic Master. Yeah, thank you, Table Topic Master. This is a very interesting topic, and we all experience some sort of jealousy in various areas of our life. And it is not because you are special. Even if you are dressed nicely, or you are just punctual, or you are just really good in your job, there are going to be someone who is jealous of you, and they don't need a reason. But camaraderie or brotherhood or fraternity, these are very precious values. And I still believe that without these values, an organization or an institution cannot function. For instance, we have this thing very much present in our club. Toastmaster Asghar, Toastmaster Aman, Toastmaster Talha, we all have been here. And whenever there is a weekly meeting, there are so many hurdles, there are so many challenges. We can't find prepared speakers, or we cannot find someone to play a small role, which is not a small. But in the end, when the meeting is complete, we can see the result. That yes, we were able to have a successful meeting because of the equal participation of all the members. Not only speakers, but also the small role holders. I still remember the first time I was asked to become a grammarian, and I was not confident in my English skills, and I was judging myself that no, grammar is a very difficult topic, and I should avoid it. And for the first entire year, I performed all the roles, but I was avoiding being a grammarian. But eventually, someone very intelligent from our club noticed this and encouraged me and pushed me that no, you can become a grammarian. It is not that of a difficult job. Just don't be rude, because everyone hates grammarian, because no one likes to be told that what to do or what not to do. So yes, but besides this, yes, this value is very much important. And as Toastmaster Asghar rightly said, that yes, camaraderie is important, brotherhood is important, but it cannot prevail over everything else. We have to prioritize it. And with this, I would like to hand over the charge to table topic master.
Thank you. My next question is, my next speaker is Toastmaster Shahzeb Iqbal. Toastmaster Shahzeb Iqbal. My question is, what is the scope of camaraderie in difficult times? What is the scope of camaraderie in difficult times?
Difficult time. So far, Sajid, the topic is what's the scope of camaraderie in difficult times?
No,
Can you hear me, Sajid? We can't hear you. You're not audible. Yes.
Am I audible now?
Yeah. Yes, you are.
So what is my topic?
Toastmaster Shahzeb, my question is, what is the scope of camaraderie in difficult times?
What is the
scope
of camaraderie in difficult times?
Okay, you mean what is the role of camaraderie in difficult time?
Yes.
Or in different time?
Difficult times.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Miss Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Rafat, and good evening, everyone. It reminds me a story of my friend that he was on the bed, suffering from a fear, and I went to him, and we were talking to each other in that moment. And actually, I took some biscuit with myself for his, and we were eating that and enjoying each other company at that moment. And I was telling him to take care of yourself, that you need to avoid that kind of food. You need to take good fruit, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. And he said, "Oh yeah, forget about this. I have few days in my life, and just we need to enjoy our life." And I said, "What? What did you say?" We promised each other that we will live till 100 years. And at that moment, he just laughed with me, and he just started feeling well with me. And after that, he said, "Give me a hand," and I gave him my hand, and he said, "I will live with you till 100 years." So that is what I have experienced with one of my friends. Thank you so much, Ms. Table Topic Master.
My next speaker is Toastmaster Arfa. Toastmaster Arfa.
Toastmaster Alpha is not online, Toastmaster Alpha. So could you assign the topic to Toastmaster Mariam?
Yes, why not?
Yeah.
Toastmaster Mariam is online. Toastmaster Mariam.
Yes, I am.
Toastmaster Mariam, my question is, do you agree, respect, mutual understanding, build camaraderie? Do you agree, respect, and understanding, build camaraderie?
I'm sorry, can you just repeat it once? Sorry, can you repeat it one more time?
Agree, respect, and mutual understanding, build camaraderie. Respect and understanding, build camaraderie. Do you
Thank you so much for the topic. Respect and understanding, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much for the topic. And yes, I do truly believe in that, because respect and understanding are mutual. The ones you give, the other ones, what you give, you take that back. And that is the beginning of any relationship, whether it is in friendship or in any other relationship. That's the basic and the base thing. Now, when we talk about relationship, obviously these two things, in understanding and mutual respect, does comes in layers, but it grow more and more as you gain it, and as the steps goes further with that. It's not only on, if you see on the relationship side, it's not only with the friendship, with the husband relationship, with your spouses, with your colleagues, with everyone, that has some essence that gives that takes you back to the time, or maybe to the front way. If you're not giving the respect that the other person require, it demolishes you slowly by slowly, but it acts like a poison. So definitely these two things are the most important in any relationship. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Toastmaster Rafat, I believe we should end the session now.
Yes, why not? Why not?
All right. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rafat. Unfortunately, we couldn't hear you very clearly, but you conducted a phenomenal table topic session. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, DTM Sada. Thank you.
All right, Toastmaster Rafat, thank you so much for the wonderful session. So now We can see Toastmaster Latif from the ancient past. I mean, the last segment, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last segment was of prepared speeches, and we had one speaker left from that segment because the speaker was not in the perfect state at that time. So I can see Latif Mansoor Ali now ready to deliver his speech. And now may I request his evaluator, Toastmaster Shahzev Iqbal, to please explain the rule requirements.
Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Shahzev, you're not audible here.
Yes.
You just heard.
Can you hear me now?
I think you have to unplug your headphones, I guess, like you did last time.
Remove your headphones.
Unplug the headphones from your laptop.
Toastmaster Latif Mansoor.
He's audible.
Yes, yes.
Toastmaster Latif Mansoor is going to deliver his speech from Strategic Relationship Level 3.
Yeah, I think there's a
Elective project.
connectivity issue.
In our side.
No, I think at Shahzeb's side.
But Latif said,
But Latif himself is frozen now.
or maybe our screen is frozen.
Yeah, now he's back. Oh.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Toastmaster Latif, can you hear Toastmaster Shahzev?
Yes, not now.
Yes, you can. So Toastmaster Shahzev, you can tell the project requirements to Toastmaster Latif. Go ahead.
So Toastmaster Latif Mansoor is going to deliver his speech from Strategic Relationship Level 3. Am I audible to all of you available in the physical meeting? Okay, Toastmaster Latif.
No, it's the post now. You're
Hello.
Right. Hello. Yes, Toastmaster Latif, can you see and hear us?
I can see and hear, yes.
Right. All right. So
you heard all the requirements from Shahzev already?
Yeah, he already knows. It was us who needed to hear them. So that's why he wrote the speech.
As an evaluator, he already knows, so we can start here.
All right.
So we believe Toastmaster Latif can now start his speech.
Toastmaster Majid, just give him one more chance. Shahzev, please.
Okay, thank you so much. Am I audible to all of you?
Toastmaster Latif.
Sir Talha, am I audible to you?
Shahzev, आप share the yes, you're audible.
My आवाज double आ रही है ना? Okay, so the purpose of his speech is to begin developing a collection of humorous stories and to present a speech that includes humor. So best luck for you, sir, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor. And the title of his speech is Anger Management. Over to you, sir.
Imagine this. You're driving to work. Beautiful weather. You're not breaking the speed. Relax, calm, having a sip of coffee while driving. And all of a sudden, you hear, bah, bah, bah. And you always feel that what the rush it is. And all of a sudden, it comes one sentence. What the duck? Congratulations. You are angry. Distinguished Toastmasters and fellow audience.
He is not audible.
Can I start again? Is it okay?
Pause for a moment, sir. Pause for a moment. Let us check it.
Toastmaster Latif, there are some connectivity issues at our end. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right, perfect. Can you please start your speech again?
Yes, I will. I love to.
Oh, now you wait.
Still not audible.
Oh, okay. Can you say something?
Fellow distinguished audience and guest.
Okay, just a second. Now, can you try saying something again?
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guest.
No.
Okay. Just a second. I don't know why. Okay. Try saying something again, please.
Assalamu alaikum, distinguished audience.
Now you are not Okay. Now, please be kind enough to start your restart your speech, please.
Okay. So just to inform everyone, my speech title is Anger Management, and project is all about collecting of some humorous stories and share it with you in a good collective constructed speech. I'll start now. Imagine you are driving to work. Beautiful weather, not much of a traffic, having a glass of coffee, and all of a sudden, a car comes, honk, and pass away. Bah, bah, bah. What happens to yourself? You get annoyed. And all of a sudden, that one word comes in your face, on your flow of the anger is, what the duck? Congratulations. You are all angry now. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished audience, after what has happened, I realized that I could not do much, and what worst I have done is spoiled my own mood. But don't worry, because I'm here with some anger management tips. Now, I'm not an expert, but somehow I have applied few of them. For example, you might have known one of the Salman Khan movie, he used to get angry and then he used to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and by the time he reached 10, he calms down. Similar situation happens to me. In college days, people start fighting. I got angry. I wanted to hit, but I remembered the rule. I said 1, 2, and 3. By the time I got hurt. I did not get a chance to implement that rule. Years after, I got another solution. And this time, this solution was take deep breath. Inhale, exhale. This was the situation with my dear wife. But I could not show that what I am practicing. I went into the room, closed the door, and by the time I exhale, there was a wall in front of me and I punched it. Fell off the camera on the shelf and I could not click anymore because I hit my hand also. Friends, those were the rules which I applied, but it never worked. Sometimes I don't have time much to count, or sometimes I could not control until inhale, exhale, keep calm. So what was the tool which I wanted to apply and share with you? As we say, Toastmaster is a non-profitable organization, but they do charge some money. If you are benefited of what my anger management skill has helped or benefit, and you are generous enough, I am negotiable. You can bargain me anywhere. So I finally apply this one rule. And this rule was discovered again by my dear wife. Once we were in the room and we were telling her, I was telling her that, look, my friend will come. He will give me a card which we will take to Pakistan and deliver. All of a sudden, she asked, so how they will collect? I was like, Zara, the card is not with me. I'm just sharing with you what we have to do when we reach Pakistan. That is the anxiety level which some people has many, some can control, and some, like that driver who bang ahead. Now, fellow Toastmasters, I remember one ridiculous response. So now whenever there is an anger thing, I remember one rule applies all. One rule applies all, and that is my mama's rule. When I was young, my mother used to say, Latif, please have these food fast, fast. Otherwise, with all respect, Hazrat Bibi Fatima is standing on one leg and she will not be relaxed until you finish it. And I, listening to her, have it everything so that she does not have pain. I applied the same rule in the other way around. So once I was driving with my friends along, and one guy who was in great hurry had a lot of room but wanted to disturb my 2008 Gallant. Rush, showed his speed, and every one of my friends was like, what the duck? But I controlled myself and I said, look, I think his mother might be on one foot waiting with the dinner plate in her hand for him to come. That's why he does not want her mother to be in pain. Let him reach there. This rule has applied each and every time because we don't know what are their situation. Let's make it simple. Maybe her mother, maybe he wants to go and off the fire which is on burning. Maybe he has some urgent thing to do like a pee. Make it humor. Enjoy the anger and enjoy the mood which you are already in. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster. I think I'm not going to.
I think camera.
You.
Yeah, now.
Yeah. So Toastmaster, thank you so much. Big round of applause for you. Excellent speech with an excellent message. So with this, now even the first segment, which was on pause, is now completed, and everybody was already requested to vote for the best speakers. So now our two segments are over. So now we should be moving on with our third segment. And
sorry, Toastmasters today, can you please reinforce that everybody should vote for the best table topic speaker and the best speaker?
yeah, so everybody is very kindly requested.
For prepared speeches, Toastmaster Sela, she was over time by 10 seconds.
I think we can.
That's fine.
You are the president.
Yeah, that's yeah. So please vote for the best prepared speaker. Best. I mean, today the two speakers we have are Toastmaster Sila and Toastmaster Lateef. So whoever do you think was the best when they were at charge as a speaker, please vote for that speaker, and then please also vote for the best table topic speakers. So with this request, and I hope that everybody will pay some respect to the request. Now I would like to invite on the stage one of the most very strongly nerved lady, very strong nerved girl, which I met at Toastmasters, and her name is Toastmaster Hiba. So please, in your claps, let me welcome Toastmaster Hiba, who is playing and wearing the hat of the journal evaluator today. So what she will be doing as journal evaluator, she will be telling this to us herself. Please take all your this.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, general evaluation is an integral part of Toastmasters, without which a session is incomplete. GE forms the third part of the general evaluation forms the third part of the Toastmaster session. It can also be described as an important piece for jigsaw puzzle. It is divided into three parts. The first is the prepared speech session. The second is in the second session, there will be the tabletop evaluation. And in the third session, we will have the report from the facilitator and my own evaluation. So for the first part, I'll be calling the prepared speech evaluators. The first speaker was TM Silah. I call upon evaluator TM Shanabas.
General evaluator, Toastmaster Sila. So congratulations on successfully presenting your icebreaker and embarking on a wonderful journey of Toastmasters. As you know, the purpose of your today's project was to introduce yourself and to learn about the basic structure of presenting public speech. So your starting was wonderful. You started by saying life is 10%, what happens to us? So this was a wonderful starting. And you celebrated your individuality. You shared with us that you were an odd one out, you were different from your siblings, and that you are a dreamer, you are a poet. And you also shared with us your various life challenges. Sadly, your mother passed away, but your father's guidance made you strong. So this was the inspirational part of your speech. And again, with the basic structure, it was a very well-structured speech. Your hand movements were great. Your voice modulation was amazing. And there were many quotations. There were various instances of inspiration for all of us. And the strongest point about you as a speaker is that your style of delivery is like that you are talking with us in a conversation mode, that you are having conversation with your audience. And during this entire time, you have maintained your eye contact. So this is your strong point as a public speaker. Area of improvement, well, this is also challenging for me. Because with this new setup, we are supposed to also utilize the entire space. And technically, we should be able to speak, walk from here to here. But this entire setup is a bit challenging for me as well. And you should not start by saying good morning or good evening. Just start with the flow because you have already been introduced. Now, conclusion could have been a bit better, but your speech was well structured, well coherent. You were or you are your teacher's apple of your teacher's eye, and I hope that you will also become apple of Karachi Toastmasters eye as well. But condition is that you will continue coming to the meetings and continue to present your prepared speeches. You are a wonderful speaker, and I can't wait to listen to your next speech. Back to General Evaluator.
The only evaluators acted on their own advice.
Okay. The second speaker was DTM Karachi Ahmed, and I called upon the graduated Postmaster Muhammad Azhar.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster DTM Talha bin Ahmed, don't expect any mercy from me. But let me express some of my few good words for you. You know how to capture the interest and attention of your audience. It is very much clear. Your speech was about a story. Stories are always good to attract people, especially those stories coming from our day-to-day experience. And those experiences which are relatable for all of us, we can feel it as if it is our story. A story full of emotions and nostalgic memories. We start from a Karachi summer, Tariq Road, your attachment with the burger and the craving about the burger in the subsequent year, and then you try to draw a lesson from that story, building a story about our past. We care so much, but that past was less desirable as compared to our current status or position. It was basically a nostalgia. And then towards moving to a conclusion, you said how we are giving priority on our material things over our experiences, our happiness over what we consume. And the second thing which I want to mention, you are really a craftsman of words. I have learned from you, and I repeat your words from time to time, but in a way, you do not realize that I am copying you. You know, fancy land, epiphany of civilization, rosy glow of good time. And there are endless words. Lastly, I want to point out your body gesture. We were told that your body reflect your words while you are speaking. The way you recall your speech while you are moving towards the burger, you stop moving from here to here. So your words was reflecting your body gestures. That is one thing I really liked and wanted to mention it. Area of improvement. How about copying the shouting of the burger wala in Tariq Road? And what about, talking in the language of your mom while she is responding to you regarding the burger, or your uncle? I'm not sure. How can I compare your mom with the mom of our Latif Mansoor Ali? But in case of me, whenever I asked something from my mom, she usually slapped me. I hope your moms were different than mine. Or what do you, General Evaluator?
Okay. After the second speaker, we had the table topics. So I will be calling upon the table topic evaluator, DM Imran Rana.
Yeah.
For the evaluation.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today's table topic session was quite interesting, and it felt like sometimes it felt like quite difficult, but overall, a wonderful session conducted by Toastmaster Rafat Mubin. And the best thing about that, it was according to the theme. All the topics were related to the theme of the meeting. So the first speaker was myself, and I would like to have my evaluation from General Evaluator at the end of at your evaluation session, right? And then the second speaker was Toastmaster Asghar. Toastmaster Asghar, you are, mashallah, a very great and confident speaker. Your posture, you were standing straight, firm. You were using your hands perfectly well. They were perfectly aligned. The best thing about your speech was you used crisp humor, and that was quite amazing, and you grabbed all our attentions. Whenever Toastmaster Asghar on stage and we don't find humor in his speech, then it's next to impossible. So it was quite amazing. The only area of improvement I would suggest that sometimes you were clasping your hand like that, so that shows the nervousness. While you were using your hands in open arm gestures, they were perfectly aligned, and you were looking quite confident. Then the next speaker was our guest from UK, Umar Naeem. Umar, it was about true spirit. You started with your personal story about your university life, and that was quite engaging. As personal stories are always amazing, and most of the audience used to listen to those personal stories. You told us about your university's friends, and I love the way you were standing. You were confident. The hand gestures were amazing. You were perfectly using them. You spoke quite well. You told us about about the relationship with your friends, and the only area of improvement I would suggest you that when you are on stage, you may try to use the stage towards your left, towards your right. Overall, it was a wonderful speech. And I would suggest you to become a member and deliver an icebreaker speech. So that we could learn a lot from you. Then we had Augustine Gill, our division director. Our division director spoke relevant to the topic. You praises Toastmaster Rafat Mubin. You use some good, amazing words like beacon of life. The only area of improvement I would suggest you to, if you could have turned on your screen so that we could see your hand gestures or facial expressions. Overall, a wonderful speech. Then we had Shahrukh Shahnawaz. Shahrukh Shahnawaz, as always, you spoke relevant to the topic. You told us about the precious value. Togetherness is a special values in an organization, cannot function without having togetherness. The only area of improvement I would suggest you try to stand straight, because most of the time you were putting all your weights towards one leg, and then maybe you could use the stage right or left and try to stand straight. Overall, a wonderful speech. Then we had Toastmaster Shahzeb Iqbal. Shahzeb Iqbal, you jumped in your personal story. Oh, by the way, you're the ones. You are one of the speaker who started the speech with salutation. We always recommend to start the speech with salutation. The only area of improvement that your camera position, you were quite sitting close, or maybe the lights were not on your face, and I couldn't see your facial expressions. Maybe you could deliver the speech in a standing gesture, or maybe in a positions where your half body could have been seen, and in that way you could use your hand gestures. Mariam Aftab. Mariam Aftab, what I love about your speech that you always speak from your heart. You have an amazing vocal variety. Uh, Unfortunately, there were two issues. Your voice was breaking and you didn't turn on your video. So I cannot say anything about that. All I can suggest you to turn on your video so that we could see your facial expressions and your hand gestures so that we can learn from you because you always win in table topics.
Yeah.
So with that, I would like to hand over the charge back to the general manager. Over to you.
Okay. And now, thirdly, it's time for the facilitator's report. So the Romanian was DTM Kanhapan.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And sorry. Yeah. Toastmaster Latif needs to be evaluated first. Yeah. Thank you, Latif, for the reminder.
Yes. Okay, the third speaker after the table topic session was TM Latif Mansoor Ali. So I call upon his evaluator, TM Charles to present the report.
Yes, I hope this time I am audible to everyone.
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss General Evaluator, and thank you so much, our champion, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor, for delivering such a wonderful speech with us, full of humor, full of stories, full of engagement. Three things I like about your speech the most. The first thing that the start of your speech and the ending of your speech, you start with a hook. You picturize the situation towards to us, driving towards a beautiful place, and then you created a situation of anger in that from that, and then you said congratulations, you are angry now, and then you ended with a beautiful tips to how to control our anger. The second thing about your speech, that the humor that you added into your speech, you compare yourself with Salman Khan, and do you implement those things in your speech. It was very amazing, very wonderful, and very connected to each and everyone. And then you talk about your wife, and it's always good to create humor from your personal life, and then you share a story of your mother. It was a wonderful creation, I think. The last thing I love about your speech was your delivery. Your hand gestures was very perfect in position. Your body was in perfect position. Your eye contact was very perfect, very visible, very understandable for everyone. And the most beautiful thing I like about you that you are calm, you're cool all the time. So keep it up, sir, and well done. A little suggestion from my side. The first thing is your facial expression. I would say just when you are talking about those angry situation, for example, when you say, "What the fuck? What the duck is this? What the?" So at that moment, you have to create some angry facial expression in that time. That is one suggestion from my side. The second thing is, it is about the content of the speech. I don't know if I can comment on the content or not, but I would recommend that you add around 5 to 4 stories in your speech. If you could just create 3 stories, I think that would be enough for a 5 to 7 minute speech. And those 2 stories, your mother's stories and the story of Salman Khan, was perfect to create a good humor and some of when you were talking about your deep bridge story, that was not much understandable, much engageable for the audience. So these are the two recommendations from my side. Overall, it was a wonderful speech, and you achieved the purpose of your speech, I think 100%. So keep up with a good start, keep up with a good humor, keep up with a good delivery, and just try to use your facial expression more beautiful, and just try to create some more beautiful story for us. Thank you so much.
Thirdly, it's time for the facilitators report. So the first one is now.
Yeah, the grammarian.
The grammarian. So DTM Talab and can you handle?
Yeah, thank you. With your permission, can I just sit here and deliver them, because I need to read off my notes. So, yeah. And I would like to switch the camera view so that you can see my beautiful face, which you've been missing for so long. So just a second. All right. So today, the grammar usage was very interesting, and it kept me irritatingly busy in a good way and in some bad ways as well. So first, the good usage. Word of the day was togetherness, but effectively it became camaraderie. And effectively, these two words are very similar, so I'll count them as one. And a lot of Toastmasters use it, which is good. Some of the good phrases: odd one out, miraculous journey, strike a balance, golden heart, golden time we spent together, cherish the moment, important piece of a jigsaw puzzle, which is a very creative way to speak about evaluation. Well done. Celebrated your individuality, talking with us. Usually we are used to saying talking to us, but talking to someone and talking with someone is different. So this was very well used. Apple of KTC's eyes, again, very well put. And finally, expect no mercy from me. Love that. Some errors. We are all very used to saying more better. It's just better. When you've said better, it's already more. So no need to say more. Someone said shy and timid. So could have been just timid, because both words essentially mean the same. Another tragedy came could have been I faced another tragedy. They're helpful kind of people could have been just helpful people. And someone used you won't believe quite a bit, which used once, it is okay. But it almost became a filler word for that particular speaker. And when you say you won't believe repeatedly, it takes away from the credibility of what you're saying. So, yeah. So, yeah. Someone said good in your job could have been good at your job. Nostalgic memory could have been nostalgia. It felt like quite difficult. It felt difficult. Someone said all our attentions could have been our collective attention. And someone mentioned a speaker as a division director. I don't know what was the relevance of that, but it could have been avoided because the speaker is a speaker when they're on the stage. Suggest you would have been suggest to you. And lastly, someone said very perfect and repeatedly. First of all, perfect is perfect. It's not very, it's not more, it's not less. And secondly, it also was repeated quite a bit. So yeah, that was working.
Now it's time for
What
the
did you
timer's report. Mr. Diamond, can we have it?
Okay, only Toastmaster Salah was overtime, and that was 10 seconds. Rest, the report was presented and it was shared.
Okay, moving on. The R counter, TM Shahzad Iqbal.
Yes, thank you, Miss General Evaluator. As I was busy some multiple roles, but I did note some of the fillers and ums of some members. Toastmaster Asghar, 5 times A. Toastmaster Silla, 3 times A. We have a guest and present in PACC guest, and he used 4 times A. Team Heba Rais 5 times A, and Toastmaster Imran Rana 7 times A and 2 times repetition of the words. And I don't know how much times I do and repeat the words. I don't know. So thank you so much. It's all from my side.
Okay, moving on for the word master, DTM Pranav.
Yeah, I've already presented that.
Oh.
Yeah.
And for the last role that will be presented is of the Alpha, the Basum as the listener.
She's not.
Toastmaster Alpha, are you there? I don't think she's online, so yeah, we can move ahead.
Okay. Overall, it has been a good meeting with a few technical glitches due to physical location. Role holders should try to come on time, so the meeting would start on time. Other than that, everything was spot on.
My evaluation.
Yes, but I don't have the evaluation sheet and I wasn't mentally prepared, right? You just popped up a
You
question
just
and
sprung
said-
this on her, so
Yes.
yeah, good job, Heba.
Or you can say that you were amazed.
Yes, I did listen to you in the start, but
Then you lost interest.
no. Because I was thinking about my own gender
Always speaking, so let's just avoid it.
No, I wasn't avoiding it. I don't avoid anyone in Toastmasters.
I won't forget you.
No, that's right.
That already makes him a winner.
Yeah.
Apart from that, everything was spot on. Other than that, everything was spot on, and thank you.
All right, big round of applause for Toastmaster everyone. She is one committed Toastmasters. It's always nice to see people who are very strong in their nerves and their courage muscle is stronger than their fear muscle. Because every time you take the stage, there is an attack of anxiety, there is an attack of fear. And if your courage muscle is only stronger, only then you can take on this fear pressure. Otherwise, you cannot. So with this, we have already reached the end. General Evaluator has already given her very comprehensive report. Now, I would like to invite the president to please take the stage and take proceedings from here onwards.
Toastmaster of the day, can I take 30 seconds for TM Imran's evaluation?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Please,
Very. Don't show any mercy though.
No.
Yeah, of course. Toastmaster Imran, your speech and the 16 years in one company is exactly what I have done for last 20 years. And I felt that your speech was more of buttering. Your speech was more of, honey and everything, but you had those arrow which you did not shoot it, because all those dipped in honey, that sweet words, I sound like, someone like me is only talking, which he does not want to say it, but then finally he said the other way around. So, I mean, it needs a courage actually to keep all those within that 16-20 years of whatever we have spent in a company, and all the flaws at one pocket and say all the good things. So I really enjoyed your speech, amazingly described, and of course, togetherness is all the way up high on the road. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Lateef Mansoor. And this brings the meeting to a close. And please vote for the best prepared speaker, best table topics, best evaluator, and best Big Four. And in the meantime, let's take some comments from the guests. So first, Toastmaster Mayor, your comment about it.
Thank you. It's been the first time I've been here, and it's been interesting. My friend didn't tell me first where I was going. It just surprised me. But I was happily surprised that the ways were conducted, the speakers, and the language that's been spoken throughout the session. It's quite interesting. I myself have learned a lot. So thank you, Raj. Thank you for having me in this.
Meeting back in England. That will be
No, I haven't been there. No,
Right.
no. So it's been, I mean, good experience for me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for the beautiful sentiments. Yeah, I know. Yeah, actually, I need to look at a message. All right. All right. So, okay, we have another very valuable member of our family, and that is DTM Irfan Faruqi. You joined a little bit late, sir, but if you would share something, some comments with us, that would be lovely.
If you could have joined, maybe.
Thank you.
Promotion.
Thank you very much. I was a little late because there was another meeting, district level meeting for Division A. So I was not able to join in time. But when I finish the meeting, I always feel that Karachi Toastmasters Club is like my home club. So there was, when there was an opportunity of a few minutes, I thought I should go home. So that is why I'm here for the last part of the meeting. And inshallah, next time I will join you from the beginning of the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, DTM Irfan Faruqi. We always appreciate the fact that you join the meeting and you miss no opportunity to enrich it whenever you can. And even your brief presence is very, very important to us. And as a side note, yes, I receive all the alerts about the secret district meeting that are going on, because guess what? I still have access to the Zoom account. So yeah, I know exactly what is going on. Be very afraid. So, Toastmaster Augustine Gill, your comments, please, sir. Our division director, Toastmaster Augustine. Now is an appropriate time to mention that he is a division director. Over to you, Toastmaster
I was
Augustine.
giving respect. That's why I said division director.
Toastmaster Augustine.
Sitting is away from the screen.
Usually he's not far away.
Yes, DTM Tala. I had a wonderful time and listening to seasoned and budding Toastmasters. So I tend to attend again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Augustine. And now I will only announce the results if I have an acceptable number of votes. Otherwise, you can forget about the results. So, yeah, best table topic speaker today goes to, it's a tie between our guest, Umair Naeem, and Toastmaster Shahzaid Iqbal. So, congratulations.
So I vote for the guest, so you're the winner. I couldn't vote because of this connection thing.
Thank you. And our best speaker today goes to Toastmaster Sila Hamid. And our best evaluator today goes to Toastmaster Mohammad Azra. And our best big four today, actually the big four voted and they voted for themselves. So yeah, I need just one vote in order to decide. If you haven't voted, please vote. Otherwise, I won't announce the results. So with this, please look for the KTC bulletin on the group for the final results. And sincere gratitude to all of you. And my personal thanks to Toastmaster Azkar, DTM Shahrukh, and Toastmaster Majid Akhtar, and Toastmaster Hiba. It's just like the good times have come back, the difference being the venue. But as we discussed, venue is not important. People are important. So thank you so much for gracing our meeting. Looking forward to having you again. Thank you, our special guest from UK. sincerely grateful, especially since you were caught unaware. And even then you didn't run away and decided to join the meeting. So thank you so much. And with that, we bring this meeting to a close and see you all next week.